Today we're going to be building a house in The Sims, except every single room is going to be a different Christmas movie. I know I saw Vixella do something similar around Halloween for Halloween movies, so I thought it'd be fun to celebrate this season to do Christmas movie inspired rooms. And I'm all decked out in my Sims holiday sweater for the occasion, so let's get started. I just quickly wanted to let you know that there is another huge sale going on right now on the EA app for the holiday season. And the discounts are even better than Black Friday. Lots of content is 50% off, and a few expansion packs are even 60% off, like Cottage Living, High School Years, Growing Together, and Horse Ranch. The sale goes on through January 2nd, so if you've been thinking about grabbing some new Sims packs, now is a fantastic time to do so. And if you do, please consider using my code Gryphi at checkout. You just enter it when purchasing on the EA app, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's just another way to support me as a creator, so thank you in advance if you decide to use my code, and thanks to EA for sponsoring this portion of the video. I went ahead and built this little house here and figured out a floor plan. I posted this as a members only video. If you'd like to check it out, there's links down below. But basically it's a little cabin in Granite Falls, and we have a living room, dining, kitchen, bathroom, office, and then upstairs there are 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. And we're gonna spin a wheel to figure out which movie each room is gonna be inspired by. And I think we'll start with the living room. So here is our wheel of all of our options, and we're just gonna spin that real quick and see what we end up with. The Grinch. That's gonna be fun. So I think first thing I would like to do is see if we can get some really ugly, like shaggy green carpet. I know we have this. It's not quite the right color. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with this beat up old wood, because if you think about the Grinch's space, it's kind of old and messy, and we can get some green walls as well. And I definitely want to have a bunch of stolen Christmas stuff in here. I don't feel like we really have the right color green. Maybe this lime green. I think I'm actually gonna go with a stone because he's sort of up in a cave. And I think eco lifestyle is going to be super helpful for this, because I want to have a bunch of like trash and all of the Christmas stuff mixed in with it. Yeah, like this sort of thing. Maybe combine a few of these over here. I just don't want them to clip into the other rooms, which is the issue. And I think I'll get this tree over here, and we might actually get like a second one and see if we can rotate that with tool. Some reindeer in here, probably like a little snowman of some kind. Maybe this little table. Of course, I need to add some food bowls for Max, and then probably some sort of chair for the Grinch. Kind of thinking something grand, like over the top. This one could work. Oh, we definitely want to have the fireplace. That actually perfectly fits in there. Have all of the stolen presents in this room. Like a nutcracker, a wreath. I also like the idea of grabbing some random toys to just kind of have thrown in here that were stolen. So maybe Blurfy is kind of like chilling over here. Got a nice toy car, some blocks. Of course, a couple of kids' bikes would be a good addition as well. And I think I'll put a couple of these across the wall, and then try and make them look like they've been messed up. And then probably just like a couple of these like tears and stuff around. And a broken mirror would be perfect. Let me see if I can rotate this. Yeah, that looks great. And I didn't give up on the fluffy green rug. We can either have this one or this one. I think I'm feeling that one scaled up. Feels more Grinch-like to me. Also gonna get a picture that could be like the Grinch's baby picture. Maybe this could be a scratched out portrait or picture of Whoville. I think that's where I'm gonna leave the Grinch's room. It's very green and fluffy. Lots of stolen Christmas decorations and gifts. Let me know what you thought of this room. And I think we will next roll for the dining room. So our dining room is going to be Christmas Vacation. It might be the dining room, but I think this room is going to have a Christmas tree. And we'll also paint the walls, probably something festive. Get this tree over here. Maybe a wreath on the window. Also gonna put a cat under the tree. That looks great. Gotta make sure to have a dining table in here. I might put that at an angle. Ooh, these chairs have green cushions. That's perfect. Actually move the kitty over here. We've got to have the turkey dinner in the middle of the table. I think we'll also put a bunch of lights in here like there are on the outside of the house. Beautiful. I think our side table can be an old TV to watch some like home movies on. And we'll also have some like mementos over here as well, like some old things that have been saved. Some squirrel hot chocolate seems like it'd be a good idea as well. I'm going to place those over here. I'm also going to add this lamp from the Basement Treasures kit as it flickers as kind of a nod to how many things are plugged in this room. We'll get a hutch over here. I think I might change the wallpaper, but otherwise, I think this room is done. Maybe more of a like cream colored wallpaper. But we have our turkey dinner. There's some drinks there. We have our Christmas tree with the cat. And a nice hutch there. Some memories, a flickering light. Lots of lights hanging up all around. I think that room is pretty Christmas vacation. Actually, let's quickly just add a camper right outside the window. Now that's perfect. All right, let's spin for the kitchen next. And our kitchen is going to be Jingle All the Way. Interesting room to be from that movie, but I love that movie. Now, do I keep this a functional kitchen or just decorate it like it's what that movie is about? That's the question. I do think I'm gonna keep the same wood that I had in the dining room. And then we need something to look like Turbo Man. This is very important. There's a couple of items I have in mind, and we'll see which one works best. The first one I'm thinking of, I believe, is from the kids' room stuff pack. Oh yeah, those colors are great. That could be Turbo Man. Okay, I think it's gonna be kind of a functional kitchen, but we will also have it be like shelves of Turbo Man. Or maybe there will only be one, because it is a hot commodity in this movie. I'd actually be curious if there was a toy that was super popular when you were a kid that was so hard to get your hands on, or something you got for your kids. Maybe we can sort of make an island in this room look like the float. See, I feel like if we rolled this for a kid's room, it would have been so much easier because we could have just had a kid that loves Turbo Man. I just used this table, but I kind of feel like it would work in here as well. Let me put Turbo Man up there. And then I think we got some like city statues from growing together. Yeah, this cityscape. A couple of these would probably be good. Probably some taxis, kind of make a city. That's kind of cute. With that, I wonder if I could use that wallpaper from the nursery kit that looks like Pleasant View to have like a city behind us. I think that kind of works. Got some cabinets, and I think we'll put the fridge over here. Maybe we'll actually get a red fridge. Turbo Man fridge. That's fun. And we just need a stove. I'm honestly really not sure how to make this one into a kitchen. This is all I got so far. I might get some more wrapped presents like I had in the Grinch room. I think I also will bring in the reindeer in here because of the deer that got into that house. We're definitely going to want to have a fire alarm in here as well. Maybe the heavy duty fire alarm that I almost never use, this one. And why not have a Christmas tree in here as well? Maybe a smaller one though. Kind of rearrange a couple of things. So I'm gonna get another deer over here. I think that's kind of cute. Maybe some just like pots and pans as well. I'm kind of at a loss with this one. I'm not sure what else I would add. I guess some aprons because it's a kitchen, but got some red for Turbo Man. We have the float in the middle of the room and some decorations and the deer that broke in. So I think that's where I'm going to leave that room, which brings us to the downstairs bathroom, which is going to be Rudolph inspired. Cute. So I think we mostly want to have, we could either make it just very Christmas colors, or I was thinking maybe it's a very brown bathroom, like brown and black, like all of the other reindeer. And then we have like a bright red toilet. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I kind of like the idea. Pretty sure we have a red toilet. Okay, maybe we don't. We have a baby's first chamber pot, so maybe my idea is wrong. Maybe the sink can be bright red? We could use that one. Yeah, that actually should work. Everything else will be brown. Some brown tile, and we can put the sink over here. I think this toilet. And I think we can do a red mirror as well if there's a one that will work with it. Well, maybe this one because it shines his shiny red nose. Yeah. I like that. I mean, we could have more red accents and it's just everything else is brown and we just have pops of red through like the towels and stuff. I think that's fun. And this might be the third room that has reindeer in it because they seem to fit into every single room we've done so far. So I'm going to put them over here. I think that would be a good bath mat. And I might bring the tile onto the wall. At least that one. Maybe this one too. Oh, we could do a little reindeer. And then we're going to find something we can raise up to be his nose, like a tomato. I'm not sure that tomato is working, but I just found this heart that I think needs to go into the Grinch room. So I'm going to just quickly add that in here. It's his heart. There we go. Perfect. Water balloon. This is what I was looking for. Oh, that's so cute. That's perfect. Let's move the toilet back. I think that's pretty good for that room. So our office will be next. And for the office, we shall have Miracle on 34th Street. I love that this can essentially be Santa's office. I think we'll have a nice red striped wallpaper. Ooh, and then maybe this green rug in here. Yeah, like warm, cozy Santa vibes. Some nice curtains. And I think Santa would have like a really nice desk. Maybe you come meet with him at his desk instead of sitting on his lap and asking what you want for Christmas. Or we could kind of set it up as both. I kind of like that idea. Have like a desk back here, but we can also have like the big chair. Oh, what if we have the idea that like it's a little bit more modern day, so he keeps track of things on his computer, but he's a little bit behind the times with technology, so we could maybe use like the typewriter one or one of the older PCs. I think that would be a cute idea. Kind of feeling like old boxy PC like that. That's fun. Absolutely need a Christmas tree in here. I think like a super traditional one like this would be perfect. And this kind of looks like the chair I think of when I think of like going to see Santa, is like a fancier chair like this. We also need to like pretty much cover this room in letters to Kris Kringle. So I'm just gonna like pile a bunch of these around. Oh, I like that swatch because it has the red on it too. It's pretty good. Got a couple of gifts around here. This wreath would be good. And maybe I'll put some clothing racks in here because it does take place at Macy's. We have some of those with high school year. Yeah, I think that's nice. I also put this up in here as like a reference to all of the testing he has to go through to make sure he is with it. And the eye chart as well. Might even make that a little bit bigger. And then I think I'll just get another pile of presents in here. And maybe a couple of these little decals as well. And there is our Miracle on 34th Street office. I think the hallways are kind of boring, but I guess we'll roll for those soon. I think I'll start with the primary bedroom though. For our primary bedroom, we are going to be modeling this after Christmas with the Kranks. So this is going to be a holiday bedroom for people who are not planning to throw a holiday party this year and are going to instead go on a cruise. So I'll start with something kind of generic like this, and we want to get suitcases out for them to be packing for their vacation. Okay, I'm thinking Christmas-inspired colors and packing to go away. So maybe a bed like this one would be fun. In that movie, they come off as the household that does the most, and this year they're just like, we're not going to do it. So I think we want to have it look like it was going to be the most. Maybe I'll just get the Space Game one. I think that works a little bit better. I feel like they would definitely have garland above their bed like that. Probably the same curtains I had downstairs would be perfect in this space. Actually, I kind of like the idea of maybe their stuff is like kind of like shuffled around a little bit because they're so frantically trying to pack or put the room back together, either or, whichever way you want to imagine it, because there is quite a lot going on in that movie. Don't think we have a honey baked ham I can add in here, but we do have a Frosty. So Frosty is going to go in here for sure. Do we have a sad Christmas tree? Because that would be good. I mean, I guess we could do one of the unlighted ones that we have in the Grinch room, which I really like once they're lighted, but maybe it's just not put up yet because they weren't planning to have the Christmas tree, so they didn't actually set up everything, hence the boxes underneath. I think we'll get our basket of towels for the vacation they're about to go on. Also a couple of these suitcases, and I think I don't want them to be in holiday colors because it just feels more realistic. So I think I'll have this one. We'll make that bigger. Nice big suitcase. I might even rotate this one to put it on the bed. Yeah, I like that. You could also probably throw clothes all over the floor, like they're frantically packing. I think these could be like the brochures for the cruise. I think that's kind of a fun addition over there. Then we'll just get a couple of wardrobes. I think that's pretty good for Christmas with the Kranks. Actually, no, one more thing. Perfect. That's the finishing touch. All right, so let's do the larger of the other bedrooms. This room is going to be modeled after Home Alone. Okay. Should be an interesting one. So Home Alone, the movie, has very red and green color scheme on everything. So I think I want to start with like a reddish floral wallpaper, especially if we could get something more striped. Honestly, it's kind of like this vampires one. Could also do like the full length stripes. Does need to be a bedroom. So I'm thinking perhaps probably something like this one. Want lots of red and green in here. but I don't want it to look exactly like the Santa room downstairs. I wonder, do we have something in game that looks like a tarantula? I know we have a wall decal, so maybe I'll grab that. It's not really a decal. The full like 3D spider. So I'm gonna put that up here. I think over here by the window, we're gonna scale down a bunch of cars and make these all like the mini cars that were scattered on the floor to step on. Yeah, these are so cute. Just kind of scatter them about. Somebody's gonna step on those and that's gonna hurt their feet. I think we'll also have the fan that was like covered in feathers or stuffing or something like that. Hang that up on the wall. A dresser in here to put an old TV on for that very iconic movie. I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property. We're gonna want that here. Probably some open boxes of food he's been eating. We don't have an actual iron in the game, but I think maybe hanging up an ironing board will get that point across. I think I'll also get a mannequin as like a nod to the viewing through the window. And then we're gonna say one of these bottles here is aftershave. So this has fire that comes out of it, so we're gonna just pretend it's a blowtorch. And I think that is it for the Home Alone room. Let me know what you think of it. So we have one bedroom, a bathroom, and all the hallways left. So I guess we'll do the bedroom. What will our final bedroom be? A Christmas Story. All right. I think I want to lean into bunnies, if you catch my drift, because of a certain bunny outfit. Because the other main thing, you're gonna shoot your eye out. We don't have that item in the game. So I think having some fun pink bunnies in this space would be nice. We also don't have a sim licking a pole, so that can't be in here either. I'm trying to think what other things would be really good to include in this space, other than this guy, obviously. Perfect. Oh, we absolutely need some soap next to the bed. Need a nice bar of soap. We're gonna move everything over onto this wall because there's something I want to put in front of the window. Something a little fragile. I'm gonna get a nice dresser over here. And then I actually built the entire house from this movie last year on my channel. So I'm probably gonna do the same thing that I did last year to create this iconic item. Although I don't remember which lamp I used. I think it was probably the vampires one because it has a similar shade. And then since we don't have a leg in the game, I decided to use a torso instead, which is a bit of fun. So I'll just add that here and see if we can raise up this lamp to kind of tuck in there nicely. Beautiful. Magnificent. Okay. Also get a Christmas tree in here to be right near the beautiful award. Of course, it'll be shorter than the award because the award is front and center. Add some posters that kind of look like maybe they're school related. And I think this vintage baseball bat we're going to pretend is the Red Ryder. And this could be the essay he's writing about what he wants for Christmas and how lovely it's right near what he actually gets. Well, one of the things. There's probably more I could put in this room, but I think that's pretty good. We got the main points across of the beautiful lamp, a Christmas tree, the Red Ryder, our list, some soap, a bunny. I think that's pretty good. So we have the bathroom and the hallways left. So for our bathroom, we're down to 4. Which one will it be? Polar Express. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to make that a bathroom, but we're going to try. Yeah, I can already tell this one's gonna be bad. I think I'm gonna try and make it look like the inside of the train, maybe? Maybe like a wood paneling on the walls. And then there's like a red rug down the center, but it looks like there's more of a bright wood tone that matches the walls. So maybe something like that. You can get a standing shower perhaps. Is there one in red? Not really. Okay. Okay, just simple shower, I guess. Place that over here. Toilet next to it. It's like a generic one. Maybe we'll use this toilet and see if we can get a shower that matches that a little bit better. Yeah, maybe that one. I think adding like a little piece of the train up above the toilet is a cute idea. Also get a wreath up here just to fill in the space. And then probably like a sink that's gold. Actually, the one we use downstairs might work in here. Gold and red. Yeah. Same one, except this time we don't need a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on the wall. This mirror to go with it. And then probably just like a long red rug. Yeah, something like this. I feel like it should be centered in the room, but that doesn't really make sense with the shower. So maybe it'll just be the bath mat. I'm trying to think if we have any paintings that have trains on them. I'm not sure we do. I think we just have these like decorative pieces here. Do we have a Christmas bell? We could have bell lights that are kettlebells. I don't hate it. Just gonna shrink those. I guess that's the Polar Express bathroom. And then our last thing will be the hallways. And we're down to Elf, the Santa Claus, and Frosty. Elf! That is one of my favorite movies. So we're gonna make it look like Buddy the Elf decorated these hallways. So I think we'll pick kind of a generic wallpaper, and then there's just gonna be so many Christmas crafts, like a ridiculous amount. Maybe like a nice beige wallpaper, kind of boring. And then we're just going all out. It's gonna be so tacky. These are definitely going everywhere. Even that corner that it doesn't quite fit in. I think these flowers would be there. Definitely some of the cards. Ooh, these would be perfect. Let's put some of those. We'll even get some of the like kids hand-drawn ones of like snowmen. Love that. We should have some sort of like snowflake decal. Yes, we have these. I might actually change the wall color so that these are more obvious because Buddy would want us all to see his snowflakes. Maybe like a dark green. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I'm gonna put a little snow globe back here on a table. I think like a table like this. And we want the one that looks the most like New York City, which I think is this one. Oh, I think a candy jar would also be good. Like one of these. And I know in Debug there's some like noodles, like pasta noodles, and I think that would be perfect because of spaghetti. Yes, macaroni noodles. Some of these, maybe some of the craft glitter and crayons. Set up this little table of Buddy the Elf inspired items. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, and we could use the new welcome mat. I feel like he would pick this one out. Just getting a couple more decals upstairs. I think the freezer bunnies are really cute. I think they're so happy. A few more of these paper crafts. And with that, I think this build is complete. We didn't end up including Frosty or the Santa Claus, but I guess we could maybe even combine those a little bit on the outside. Maybe we can get like a nice snowman outside. I'll add this guy. And then for the Santa Claus, we don't really have Santa's sleigh in the game, so I'm gonna put an aqua zip on the roof. Look at how beautiful that is. And I'll even add a couple of reindeer out here as well. And there she is, our Christmas house. I think this was so fun. The rooms are all very different and kind of strange, and I wonder if you looked through these without knowing which movies they were, if you could tell. I think a couple of them are more obvious than others. Like this room, I think, came together so nicely for Miracle on 34th. I think you can kind of tell the Grinch. I struggled with Jingle All the Way, but maybe the table in the middle, I'm not sure. Regardless, let me know which room was your favorite and what your favorite holiday movie is. Also, a massive thank you to my YouTube members for all of your support. Like I had mentioned, there was a setting up for this video for members only. So if you'd like to become a member yourself, you can click the join button below the video or the link in the description. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!